everyone. My name is Dylan Nagaraju. The name of the story I wrote is Game Day. My story is about a boy named Luke who gets captured by a chess piece that comes to life during a game with his dad. He appears to be standing in a jail with a burly knight. Then, a couple hours later, he ends up in his backyard and beats his dad at chess. I got this idea from my recent chess class. One day, I was sitting at the chess table waiting for my opponent to make his move. Then, all of a sudden, I had it. I had my idea. I'm going to write about chess. And that's how it all came to me. I would like to thank my chess teachers, Mrs. Mitchell, who helped me with revisions, my parents, who supported me when I did not feel like working, Mrs. Snyder, who helped me get the finishing touches and correct margins, and my grandfather, who always loved to play chess with me. I would like to share an excerpt of my story with you. While Luke was sitting down thinking, something mysterious and strange happened. Something that wasn't expected. Luke picked up the Black Knight, pretending to execute the move his dad would make. Suddenly, Luke saw a glimmering light in the knight's eye. This knight looked different. It stood out among the other pieces. As soon as Luke picked up this knight to get a closer look, he dropped it. Actually, Luke wasn't sure if he dropped it or if the knight popped out of his hands. Luke wasn't even sure if he heard it hit the floor. He turned around looking for his dad's Black Knight on the board. Suddenly, something strange stood before him. Luke rubbed his eyes to make sure this wasn't a dream. Is this a dream, or is a real knight with black armor actually standing in front of me? I must be mistaken. I am a knight, and I have come to capture you. Ha ha ha, my king sent me here on a mission, and now that I have completed it, I'll have shown my allegiance once and for all. Now Luke definitely knew this was not a dream. Dad? Dad? He yelled at the top of his lungs. Are you there? Luke stuttered. No one answered. Bullets of sweat rushed down his face and there was a sickening lump in his throat. The Black Knight grabbed Luke's hand and they disappeared like magic into the chess game. I hope you like my story. I worked hard on imagining a spring afternoon with my dad in the kitchen playing chess, the setting of this scene. I enjoyed writing this